This is Fountain
Every
Street
week I find
Church.
it hard to find the best ones, but somehow, like I said, you'll hear what I'm trying to say even when the words
Here,
aren't right.
we strive to free the mind, grow the soul, and change the world. Here, there is freedom to doubt and freedom to believe. Here, you can find a house of prayer for all people.
The swallow up Jonah.
Welcome to Fountain Street Church. Join us on the journey.
with you, everybody. Wow, that's a powerful piece. Did you read the note in the order of service about it? Man, that's a killer too. I'll get in the pulpit in a moment. But I just want to make sure you know, was it a weird week weather-wise or what? I mean, was it just a week or so ago when we were saying, where did winter go? And foolishly we asked, and they said, we're here, like the poltergeist, we're back. The other thing that's on my mind before I start is, have you noticed the whole gun violence thing really seems to be present now? And as sad as that is, I'm also kind of glad that we're paying attention. Did you ever do any research? The Google is a wonderful thing. I found that on average, for the last 10 years at least, 30,000 people die as a result of guns per year. 3 with 4 zeros, 30,000. Just to put that in perspective, that's about the same number as die in automobile accidents. And you can look at that in a lot of ways, but it does seem to me that that's an awful lot of people. I'm wondering if we shouldn't find a way to make sure it doesn't turn into just a number that we can put to one side. Call it the collateral effects of liberties. I'm not comfortable with that. These are people with names. So as I start, I'm not sure exactly what to do with that, but it seems to be important. May these words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be found true in thy sight, thou who art my rock and my Redeemer. By the way, I was late. You need to know that. Not today. I was late on my birthday. I was supposed to be born on January 20th. But I was a full 2 weeks and a day late. And the old yellow dog Democrat in my southern past is disappointed because if I had been born early enough on the 20th, I would have just gotten in at the end of Harry Truman's presidency, even as he was leaving the White House. But no, I'm an Eisenhower kid, 2.5 weeks in at the very most. I was my mother's first, so we can forgive her if she didn't get it right the first time. I've said it more than once. First children are like first pancakes. You should just throw them to the cat. I didn't make that up, by the way. That's somebody else's. But if you're a first kid, you know what I mean. Your parents didn't know what the blazes they were doing, did they? You were the try-on baby, the practice kid. I'm the first of 4. They were really good at it by the time my sisters were born. They don't know how good they have it. Of course, saying that means you realize that I'm approaching a birthday. In fact, it is tomorrow. And it's my 60th, the 60. So I did, in fact, save one of those little envelopes for me, too. You know, the round ones, they kind of stick with me. I don't know about you, but I can remember them with a little more vividness. For example, back when I was turning 30, when you officially lose all presumption of being a child, of course, I was living in the snowy hills of Massachusetts. Don't you dare think about singing it. I saw you conspiring down there, not happening. Okay. You lie. You lie. Back when I turned 30, we were living in the snowy hills of Massachusetts. And our first child was on the way, and I was suddenly feeling a little overwhelmed by my age, especially when you've only done it the one time. And I remember thinking at the age of 30, and what have I got to show for it? Barely started in my career, working basically for paupers' wages. It was a time of some